This is what y'all have been waiting for. Live from Bristol, Tennessee, starts the pilot stage of the Monster Truck Overdrive. Hello everyone, I'm your host Jason Bartholomew, and tonight we are live here from Bristol, Tennessee. Now, here's what's going to be happening. So competing here first are 16 trucks and drivers that are going to be part of Championship Series West, which is going to be, well, obviously on the West Coast. Then after that, we have 10 trucks and drivers from Championship Series East, which will obviously be competing out over on the East Coast. And then finally, 13 trucks and drivers from the Monster Mash Young Gun Showdown. So this is the test of the training skills of each driver, which will also include their reactions, reflexes, and awareness, of which each driver will be given some early points for their kickoff of their very first season. And by the way, so the season itself will begin either next month or June. So without further ado, let's get into it. So for the drivers, to see what they're dealing with, we will be giving them not only this track rundown demonstration, and the person who will be doing it is Bristol's own Mitchell Patrickson in the Monster Truck's overdriven generic truck. So as you're seeing here, they will be navigating this track, which I call the McDonald's M, because it kind of looks like that. But once they get through that main part, they will slide around here and cross the line. It may seem easy, but can they handle it? Let's find out. And the ones who will be starting this off are the competitors, a Monster Truck Overdrive Championship Series West. First up is 37-year-old Tom Labonte from Denver, Colorado, driving Thirst for War, and he is off. Ooh, he almost overdoes it. Okay, good slide. Good control of the rear steering. Great control. And here comes the sliding turn. And he crosses the line with a time of 26.1. Not a bad start for this time trial racing competition. Next up is 29-year-old Ricardo Gonzalez in Pasta Monster from Mexico City, Mexico. Oh, he took that one a little too hard. And he takes that one just a little bit too slow. But he takes that one better. He makes it over, and can he manage this? Okay, sliding. Ooh, he overdid it. And he crosses with a time of 27 seconds flat. Not bad. 34-year-old Donald Mason from Cleveland, Ohio in Slingshot. And here he goes. Wow, he's actually nailing this. I think he was giving himself some early preparations. He nails the slide, crosses the line, and has a time of 25.5. And he's celebrating with donuts and nearly flipping it over. Well done for Donald Mason. Next is 40-year-old Robert Johnson from Miami, Florida, in the fittingly named truck Croc, and he's off. Slinking it around like the giant reptile that the truck is. Wow, he actually nails those corners. Okay, he's going into the sliding bit. Oh, he doesn't slide. And his time is... wow, 23.5. That's gotta be like the fastest time of the night so far. John Stewart from San Diego, California, was 40 years old in the truck Wave Rider. Can he ride these waves to victory? Well, he seems to be proving it. As he's just ripping it through those corners. Okay, as he goes into the sliding, and makes it across. And, whoa! And his time is 25.3. And he's got a wobbly tire, which that's going to need to be fixed. Brandon Golonsky, 28 years old from Cheyenne, Wyoming, in creeping death. Okay, he's creeping through the corners, controlling the rear steering, and he makes it over the second jump. He comes around, slides. Oh, that was perfect. And his time is 24.3. And like Donald Mason, he's celebrating with some donuts of his own. Not bad. 27-year-old Scott Henry from Little Rock, Arkansas, in Sound of Madness. Hopefully his madness doesn't drive him out of control in this. Sorry, that was a bad joke. But anyway. Ooh, clips one of those little pods. Makes it over the jump. Slides around and... Oh, he overdid it. He overdid it. And he crossed the line anyway, but that'll cost him with a time of 27.6. Yeah, that costed him, but he doesn't seem too upset about it. From Glendale, Arizona, that's 25-year-old Melissa Martinez in Who Am I, or better known as the Illuminati. Well, hopefully the Illuminati doesn't mess her up. Never mind, I spoke too soon. But hopefully she can make up for lost time. But it doesn't seem like she can. But she does nail the sliding bit. And her time is 25.6. And she's celebrating too, despite her mess up. But again, she doesn't seem upset about it either. Coming from Austin, Texas, is 21-year-old Amelia Johnson in Longhorn. Can this Texas girl make it to victory? Well, it seems like she is riding the rodeo through the corners. She makes it over the second jump. And she is nailing the slide. She nailed it. And she crosses with a time of 24.6. She did phenomenal. And she's celebrating too. She is pumped. The girl from Texas, great start. 45-year-old Bob Walter and Jane Doe from Baltimore, Maryland, who is one of the more elder drivers in this competition. And wow, he's actually doing it rather smoothly. But Bob is one to take his time, and he doesn't really rush considering, well, his age. And he makes it across the line. And his time is 24.2. And he's celebrating too with some donuts of his own. Not bad from Bob. Richard Randall, at 36 years of age, from Omaha, Nebraska, in Lone Wolf, and he is... Oh, listen to the way that he's... Man, that throttle rhythm is reminiscent of Gravedigger. And he is doing this Gravedigger style. I mean, just look at him. He may not be an Anderson, but he drove through this just like an Anderson. And his time is... Okay, he's celebrating Digger style, and his time is 26.7. Ooh, I thought it would be quicker than that. Timothy Davidson from Long Island, New York, at 41 years of age in Seek and Destroy. Once a member of the U.S. Army, by the way. Ooh, he overdid that. But can he nail the sliding bit? Ooh, he messed up there too. Ooh, big mess up. And that's gonna cost him. And as a result, that's his time, 28.3. Well, hopefully later on, he can improve it. From Seattle, Washington, is 32-year-old David Albert in Rexcavator. Can he make up for the time that they lost or whatever? But it seems like he's also taking his time. And he's not going full bookie tilt. Whoa! Except he does clip that pot there, but that might cost him. Or maybe not. His time is a 25.2. Actually, not that bad. Samuel Kanonsky at 29 years old from Helena, Montana in Bulletproof. But is he bulletproof? Metaphorically speaking. Well, let's find out. Okay, just like with David Albert, he is just fluttering it through those corners, just like Gravedigger. Okay, he comes around the sliding bit. And he makes it, whoa, a bit squirrely with a time of 25.3. And he's celebrating too. He doesn't seem upset about it. From Atlanta, Georgia, is 44-year-old Franklin Robertson in Wrecker, of whom he used to be a tow truck driver, by the way, for about 10 years. And now he's driving his tow truck monster truck through this time trial. Makes it over the jump. I feel like he might take the win here, considering how smoothly he did it. And his time is 23.4. Wow, that... Oh no, that's gotta be the quickest time. And last but not least, 26-year-old Duncan Michelson from Chicago, Illinois in City Slicker. Rocking that old I think it's a 1970-ish Ford Mustang body. I have no idea, but anyway, here he goes. Just blasting it through the corners. Good lord, he is just slinging it through those corners. And I feel like he might take the win here. And here he goes. And his time is 24.9. Impressive. And he's celebrating too. Wow, no, that was a rather intense competition. So, let's take a look at the standings. Wow. A ton of them were neck and neck, but the tie goes to between the Excavator and Wave Rider. Look at that. Both have a time of 25.2. This is going to be intense, mainly for the both of them. And in terms of the point standings, pretty much the same thing. Excavator and Wave Rider now both have 10 points. Whilst everyone else has their points, these two are probably going to be big rivals throughout this competition. But however, due to the change of plan and through a decision from the others, The 13 trucks and drivers of the Monster Mash Young Gun Showdown will be going next. So let's get to that and let's keep the show going. First up is 23-year-old Ryan Conrad in the Bilford Tub Blue Thunder from Naples, Florida. And here he goes. Ooh, overshoots it. Smooth, smooth. Takes the corner tight. Clears the first jump. Going into the slime bit. Whoa. Went a bit too wide. And clears it. With a time of 24.8. And he's celebrating. He is pumped. Next up is 34-year-old Jeffrey Williamson from Wilder, Kentucky in the Gray Clips Mohawk Warrior. And here he goes. Okay, smooth. Tight. He clears it. Oh, he hit the throttle too hard. But he crosses, and that's going to cost him with a time of 25.6. Ouch. Just a major ouch. 27-year-old Wiley Samuel from Fort Wayne, Indiana in the Lucas Oil Crusader. Ooh, overshoots it. But he's still going. Ooh, really tight. Really tight. And he goes into the slide. Wow, he actually kind of nailed the slide. Nailed it! And his time is 25.3. And he's celebrating. He is proud of that. He's proud of that. From Hillnet, South Carolina, is 30-year-old Eric Daniels representing Team Scream in Avenger, the 1957 Chevy Bel Air. Wow, he is actually nailing this. Oh, he doesn't slide though. And he crosses with a time of 24 seconds flat. Wow. And as you can see, he is pumped. He's proud of that. Shelly Hartsock, 25 years old from Bushnell, Florida, taking on her father's place in the Gunslinger. And she is off. Okay, she's navigating this actually pretty well for her first day. Okay, she doesn't slide, but she does make it around and crosses with a time of 24.7. Her father, Scott Hartsock, is going to be proud of her. 28-year-old Teresa Jones from Boise, Idaho, driving the Bounty Hunter. And she is off. Ooh, okay, taking that first turn really tight. The second turn tight. And the third turn not so tight. And she goes into the slide and nails the slide. She nails it with a time of 23.9. Oh my goodness. And she is celebrating. She is proud of that. Now that's got to be the fastest time of this part. 27-year-old Steve Brendan from Anaheim, California in the Black Pearl. And here he goes. Ooh, kind of overdid that third turn. Can he nail the slide though? Oh yeah, he nailed it! And his time is 24.8. He's celebrating. He's proud of that. Even though he messed up back there, he managed to gain ground and somewhat get a good time. Raymond Fredrickson, 20 years old, an extreme diesel from Bismarck, North Dakota. This big boy is powered by a 6.7 liter Cummins diesel engine pumping out 1,800 horsepower. Well, let's see if that 1,800 horsepower can help him out through this. It doesn't really seem like it's giving him as much of power, because these diesel engines need time to spool up. It's mainly because of the turbos that are in these diesel engines. But he does manage to cross, and his time is 25.2. Not bad for the very first run of a diesel power monster truck. Gregory Brenton, 29 years old, in Overboard from Detroit, Michigan, who's also representing Overboard Motorsports, and he is off. Slinging it! Okay, took that third corner tight. He goes into the slide, drifts it, staying in control, and crosses. And his time is 24.4. That's gotta be yet another one of the fastest times of this night so far. This is insane. They're getting good. From San Antonio, Texas, is 32-year-old Ruby Kale in the Instigator, a monster truck which hasn't been seen in a long, long time. And she is off. Okay, she's taking her time. She went a bit wide there, but she does make the jump. Can she do the sliding bit? Well, she doesn't slide, but she does manage to cross. And Ruby's time is 24.1. She is proud of that. Her very first run in Instigator, and she's proud of that. From Las Vegas, Nevada, 22-year-old Elizabeth Littleton in Recreation, which funnily enough, she used to live in an RV before she became a monster truck driver. So perhaps her knowledge around RVs is going to help her out through this. And it definitely seems like it is. Okay, she kind of slides, and she crosses. And her time is 24.6. Not bad for a trailer park girl like her. So for the very first time ever, from Tokyo, Japan, is 27-year-old Akami Kushima in Bakugan Dragonoid. And here she goes. So she is our very first competitor from outside of the United States. And she is proud to be here and to compete in the Roblox Monster Mash Young Gun Showdown. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Okay. Wow, let's take a look at that instant replay. Okay, so as you can see, she glides. Well, just as you think she's about to nail the slide, she overdoes it, kicks the back end a bit too far out, and then she gets all squirrely, still makes the jump, but then she gets a bad bad bounce. And that causes the rear left wheel to start wobbling, and she rolls the truck. But she does manage to get it back on all fours. But unfortunately, she has broken the front tire rod. And as you can see, the wheels are splaying out like that. But her time, despite that, is 25.1. Now that's what I call determination. Last but not least, 25-year-old Jessica Roper from Madison, Ohio, driving Son of a Digger. She's going to show Ryan Anderson, the truck's original creator, what she's capable of. Oh man, listen to the way that she is fluttering that throttle as she is slinging it. Son of a Digger style. Okay, she goes into the sliding bit, and she just drifts it just like Ryan Anderson. And she crosses. And almost gets into a bicycle with a time of 24.6. She is proud of that. You go, girl. This was insane. So now let's take a look at the time board and... okay, we got 2 more ties. So the 2 ties... Recreation and Son of a Digger with 24.6 and the Black Pearl and Blue Thunder with 24.8. So now for the point standings... Recreation and Son of a Digger both have 9 points, and the Black Pearl and Blue Thunder both have 7 points. So Bounty Hunter got the fastest time, so he is now in the lead with 13 points, while everyone else is falling behind. And in Stone Dead Last is the Great Klutz Mohawk Warrior with 3 points. Can he improve? But now, last but not least, other trucks and drivers from Monster Truck Overdrive Championship Series East. Let's get into this. First up, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, is 25-year-old Ronald Gons in Monster Patrol. And here he goes. Whoa, he took that first turn way too wide. But he gets that one good. And gets that one tight. Kinda had to readjust himself. Goes into the slide. And actually someone nails it and he crosses. And his time is 24.9. He is proud of that. Not bad. Next up is 35-year-old Harold Harrison from Houston, Texas, driving the Bulldozer. Yet another monster truck that hasn't been seen in a long time. Can Harold handle this bull through this time trial? Let's find out. Here he goes. Ooh, kind of messed it up there. But he's still going. Smooth. Makes it over the first jump. Goes into the slide. Oh boy. And he crosses. And Bulldozer's time is 25.2. He's celebrating while snorting the smoke. He is proud of that. $29-year-old Donald Lewis in Raising Cane from Topeka, Kansas. Raising Cane is another monster truck that hasn't been seen in what feels like ages. Originally driven by J.R. McNeil, who then created Ice Cream Man and then Exterminator. But he retired since then, so now Donald Lewis is taking his place in Raising Cane. And his time is 25 seconds flat. Wow, he is proud of that. Smooth. Bradley Brady, 40 years old, from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, in Outlaw. Yeah, another monster truck that hasn't been seen in ages. And it's one of the more, well, older monster trucks, considering that this one has been around since the late 80s and early 90s. But it doesn't seem like it's aged that much. And like, people still love the truck. But anyway, he crosses, and his time is 24.3. "31-year-old Jacob Arnoldton from Salt Lake City, Utah, in Quad Chaos," which, funnily enough, he used to be a Supercross competitor driving his own ATV. So hopefully his skills on ATVs will help him through this, and it definitely seems like it is, because he's handling this thing like it's a giant ATV, a 12,000 pound ATV. And Quad Chaos's time is 24.1. Yep, he is proud of that. He drove just like an ATV. Awesome. "20-year-old Jennifer Linson from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, driving Monster Mutt." And here she goes. This dog is most likely going to get a bone if it gets this done. In case she makes it over. Goes into the slide. Oh my goodness, she nails it! That dog nails the slide. And as the dog chases its tail, her time is 23.8. Yep, that dog is going to get a bone. What a good boy. The legend returns. Jim Mathewson, at 38 years old, from North Carolina, from Charlotte, North Carolina, is driving Bigfoot, the legendary truck, which strangely enough has been banned from Monster Jam because of its over popularity, or based on my limited knowledge. But I can't understand of why a monster truck like this had to be banned, considering how popular it was. But at least that's not the same thing with the last truck that's coming up. So anyway, Jim Mathewson crosses the line, and his time is 23.6. Okay, now that's gotta be yet another one of the fastest times in this time trial, period. 32-year-old Oliver Montague from Nashville, Tennessee, in Megalodon. Oh my god, I love this truck. This is such a cool looking truck. I love Megalodon. Whoa! Okay, he took that way too wide. But can he improve? Oh, he kind of took that one a little wide. Goes into the slide. Ooh, just barely touches the little bit there. And he crosses. And his time is 25.2. Why do I feel like that there's going to be yet another tie here? Because throughout these two, there's been like 4 or like 6 ties so far. From Albuquerque, New Mexico, is 30-year-old Sabrina Gomez in El Toro Loco, a truck that is so popular. And fun fact, when Bulldozer was retired, it merged with El Toro Loco, so Bulldozer is El Toro Loco. But in this, Bulldozer is back as one truck. So anyway, Sabrina Gomez is doing her best. And plus, Sabrina Gomez is also bilingual, so she can speak both English and Spanish. So anyway, her time is 25.5. Not the best, but she's celebrating. Snorting the smoke while doing donuts. Atta girl. Trevor Torreno, 47 years old from Portland, Oregon, piloting Max D. So what he's doing now is exactly what Tom Meents did. He's driving his truck all around the stadium, getting the fans all hyped up and ready for his debut in Max D, this awesome futuristic looking SUV, which this truck has now been around for 20 years, which is absolutely insane. And Trevor Torreno was actually good friends with Tom Meents. But can he carry on Tom Meents' legacy through this? Let's find out. He is off. Okay, took that one smooth. Okay, also smooth. Really wide there. But he does make it. As he goes, he doesn't slide. Well, he does at the last bit there, and he crosses. And Max D's time is 24.5. He is celebrating with Max D Cyclones. Ooh, careful, don't roll the truck. And now there is one truck left. From Painesville, Ohio is 26-year-old Alexander Roper in Gravedigger. Jessica Roper's boyfriend and our resident femboy will be piloting Gravedigger tonight, and here he goes. Oh, listen to that throttle rhythm. He is doing it just like Dennis Anderson. And like, you can actually feel the spirit of Dennis Anderson. Funnily enough, Dennis Anderson is here, and whoa! Okay, I don't know if that's gonna count. Okay, so according to the tech officials, that counts. So Gravedigger's time is 23.5. He could very well be the winner. And as a matter of fact, he is the winner. So the winner, wow, he is proud. Look at him go. He is so happy. So that means Gravedigger has won the time trial for Monster Truck Overdrive Championship Series East. He is pumped. And he is celebrating Gravedigger style. This has been absolutely insane. He is so proud. He and Jessica are going to be celebrating in the back once this is over, because this has been absolutely incredible. Well done from Alexander Roper in Gravedigger. This has been absolutely nuts. So let's look at the time board and... Okay, you gotta be kidding me. Bulldozer and Megalodon are tied with 25.2. Are you serious? What the heck? Alright. So, now, in terms of the point standings, Yet again, Bulldozer and Megalodon are now tied with 3 points, so Gravedigger takes the victory with Max D, its rival, being in 6th place with 6 points. This has been absolutely incredible. So, as I mentioned before, the very first season of Monster Truck Overdrive will kick off either this next month or May, and it'll be starting with Monster Truck Overdrive Championship Series West. So thank y'all so much for being here and for watching, and good night from Bristol, Tennessee.